Hello. So this is I guess a little segment into the selling in the DMs module. So in case you didn't see it already, there's a couple minutes there where it kind of skips. So this is going to be a continuation of that module. So what I was saying in the previous module was selling the DMs is something that unfortunately a lot of people abuse. And I know that a lot of you have been on the receiving end of very spammy, sleazy tactics, which are done in the DMs because it's so easy to just copy and paste and send a bunch of links to people. And of course, if you do 100 a day, you're probably gonna get some people, right? But what I wanna say is that's not how you build your business for longevity. And so this is the point I was getting across in the previous video, was selling the DMs, building relationships go hand in hand. One of the things that I typically say a lot, if you've ever been in the corporate world, which most of you have been, but if you've ever then also been lucky enough to go to in-person networking events, I have been to those before, and I didn't like them. And I will say as well again that yes, I'm introverted, so I don't feel that it's a difference between being introverted and extroverted. It's about how you like to connect with people, right? So when you go to an in-person networking event, typically, and I mean you've probably seen it in movies as well, is you're gonna go up to someone, shake their hand, see their name tag, and say, hi Lauren, how are you? So great to meet you. Tell me more about what you do. You're not going to go up to that person and say, oh, I'm Lauren and I do this, this, and this, and I help these people, and I'm gonna actually, I have a service open, do you want to buy it? Well, I have no idea who you are. I have no idea really what you do, and you have no idea about me. And so that's what I take issue with about all of those things is, that person is letting you know, when they're copying and pasting in the DMs, they're letting you know they have a service available, which is great. However, they have no idea about me. They don't want to get to know me. And therefore, I don't care to get to know them. Why waste my time? It's a very one-sided relationship. I like when it's collaborative. I like when you build relationships, right? So if you're at this in-person networking event, or you're meeting someone at a coffee shop, or you are meeting someone for the first time, how do you talk to them? And that's what I want you to bring to the DMs, using that mindset, exactly that. That is exactly the mindset or the intention you go into when you have these conversations with people. So that is definitely, again, what I was saying in that last video before it skipped was I know that you have been on the receiving end of those DMs, and a lot of people abuse them, but that just fuels me more to get this message out there that it does not have to be this way, and it can be so much easier on yourself. And so I would love for you to think about that and, kind of start implementing that in your business. Again, I know can be challenging, can be a little bit different for a lot of you. But as soon as you start to lead with that intention and you figure out your way of connecting with people, that's when it's going to get really good. And so making sure that you're tracking these messages, making sure that you're following up and checking in with potential leads, this is how you build your business. And I always say this too, it's like a big snowball effect. I've mentioned this several times, but the more messages you send and the more relationships you start building, the more leads you're going to get, the more referrals you're going to get, the more opportunities you're going to get. This isn't an overnight thing, and I don't also want you to send 100 messages a day. A really good rule of thumb for this is to send about 5 to 10 messages a day, 5 probably being what you want to start out with. 5 is probably the magic number. But making new connections. And again, you have no idea where this connection is going to go. You have no idea if you're going to collaborate them, if they actually might be a future client, or this might be someone that you want to learn from and you want to get to know and you want to hire in your business. I leave the door open for all opportunities. I am open to hearing people out. And if they eventually want to work with me, totally fine. Of course, I'm going to welcome that. But that isn't my intention going into this. My intention is just to get to know people, get my name out there, and get to know, the person on the other side of the screen. That is my intention. That's what I've been doing from day one. And I think that a lot of people miss that opportunity because they think it takes a while. But like I said, you have no idea if this person's going to ask you to be on a podcast and then you're in front of another 1,000 or 2,000 people who are not currently your audience members. Or they're going to ask you to be a guest expert in their trainings, or a guest expert in their Facebook group where you're in front of another 100 people. So that's my little pep talk for you when it comes to selling the DMs. Let me know if you have any questions regarding this. Please utilize the Facebook group. And yeah, I hope this is helping you kind of get the motivation to start selling the DMs. I'm telling you, it is the best thing that is very underutilized. It is something that I absolutely love. And I would love for you to, you don't have to live it, but maybe start implementing it in your business, because it is going to help you build relationships, become a household name, and have people start, talking, referring. Also too, having clients reach out to you as soon as you post something that, hey, guess what? I'm selling this. I have spots open. I just posted on Facebook. And you're going to have those people then come to you in the DMs because you've already built a relationship with them in the DMs. They're more likely to message you, right? Because you've already spoken to them in the DMs. Make it easier. Make it as easy as possible for your clients. So I hope this helps, and I'll see you in the Facebook group.